Information from the National Universities Commission shows that currently there are at least 219 universities in Nigeria, with the private universities numbering 111, the state universities numbering 59, and the federal universities numbering 49. More information from the NUC shows that aside state universities, striking lecturers in the federal universities have the second number of student enrollments. Now, this means more students are directly being affected by the prolonged strike action. More data from the NUC also shows that there are no less than 2.1 million undergraduates and 234,000 postgraduate students across the country as of 2021. With an already existing 21 million youths unemployed, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, experts worry that the prolonged strike could have negative social effects on millions of undergraduates in the country.
Already, like we can see, following the news, there has been that incessant arrest by EFCC. Many young persons now using their time to direct to like cyber crimes. It's on the rise. And young persons are also like available now to be used by political gladiators for their political gains. And this actually should be like a quick call to the policymakers to do the needful. Because like we know, when people are idle, there is that chances that since they are not engaged productively and creatively, the other option they have at their disposal will be to explore, social vices which are readily all about them.
The federal universities are losing an academic session to the strike, and a number of bodies affiliated to the universities will also bear the brunt of the strike action. The first being the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC), which absorbs graduates in the NYSC scheme each year.
Before the Asuu strike, we used to mobilize over 300,000 corps members in a year. Over 300,000 annually. So, but with the Asuu strike, it has reduced to about over 100,000.
She adds that the strike would reduce the number of corps members deployed as teachers across primary and secondary schools in rural communities.
The NYC is affected by this strike seriously because most states depend on these corps members, their institutions. So they are affected. A lot of schools don't have teachers now. They all depend, even the doctors. Most states depend on corps doctors to man their health facilities in the rural areas especially. So NYC is affected. Many local government areas in the states depend on these corps members for their manpower. So please.
For students, theirs is a heightened appeal to the government and Asuu to close ranks and quickly reach a deal. At the Ngo campus of the University of Nigeria, Abel Ejikeme caught up with a student.
This situation where your parents are looking up to you to just find something to start doing because of the strike, and nobody wants to see you sitting at home when you should be out there hustling. But then, in actual fact, you should be studying, not working or hustling like at this moment. So it's like putting a lot of pressure on me, and I'm not happy about it.
There is no future for a country that students are lying at. Some students have lost their lives. I work in a hospital. Some have delved into dangerous games, dangerous activities, and lost their life, which couldn't have happened if they were busy in the school studying. And the longer it takes, the more it will affect the students at the long run.
We, the students, are badly affected. And the funny thing is that some of us, they didn't envisage it's going to last for 6 to 7 months. So some of us were not eager to engage in skill acquisition. We were thinking it's a 2-week strike, it's a 1-month strike. Funny enough, now it has lasted for 7 months. Please, on behalf of Nigerian students, as a senior comrade, I beg Asuu, I beg federal government, they should have a truce.
With public universities locked, students losing hope in the academic calendar, Asuu declaring an indefinite strike, and the federal government seemingly not bending to Asuu's demands, there are concerns that if not well handled, the strike action might only lead to a spike in social vices and crime as more and more undergraduates and postgraduate students idle away, with even thousands of lecturers falling into poverty due to withheld salaries. Mary Chinda, Arise News.